Hello and welcome to Budget with Brian. And today we've got another exciting package all the way from Amazon from the lovely people at BEKOYWOY. What I'm going to do is I'm going to unbox this new laser level that's just recently come out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all of its features. I'm then going to compare it to some of the other models that BEKOYWOY have, and we've linked to videos above here where you can see those individual reviews. And then I'm going to give you my thoughts on this unit. But before we get into this video, if you're not already a subscriber, please do hit that subscribe button and ding the bell so we can tell you when our next videos come out. So getting straight into it, this is how it comes packaged. It's in fairly normal brown cardboard box. No real money spent on fancy packaging there, which I think really is passed on into the price of this unit. So this one is the, let's just, there's the user manual. This one is the MQT-2. This is how it comes packaged. So it's got a sort of slight slant to it, but these are the items that you get in the package. So you get user manual, you get a set of batteries, you get one of these fantastic adjustable mounts that has magnets and screw holes on there, and that has a screw thread that it will connect to. And then the main unit itself. So let's go ahead and fit the batteries and show you it working. Always nice when something comes with batteries. So there's just a neat little compartment on the back there for fitting your batteries, your supplied batteries in there. So we'll go ahead and add those. Oops. I seem to have already flipped the unit on by accident, but never mind. So yeah, we've got a fairly standard way of operating this unit. It's just got a 3-position switch there, which is going to be off position, on position but locked, and I'll come into why that's useful in a minute, and then on but self-leveling. So just to give you, and then you've got 2 buttons on the top for horizontal and vertical, and you can switch those on and off independently. So it's got a very bright green laser line there. I'll tell you what I'm just going to do. I'm just going to remove these tiles out the back because that's distorting the very straight line there. So there you go. You can see that unlike some other ones, this one actually can project very low to the surface that it's sat on. On some of the sort of cube-shaped laser levels that I've used previously, they'll pitch up sort of quite high, which if you're trying to measure up off something, this I can see that this has got quite a benefit. So that's a good feature to have on a laser level. So just a simple user manual this included in here. As you can imagine, I've really just gone through all of its major features just in a few seconds, really, without even having to read the manual. But it's got some details in there, which is nice to see. Here's the specs if you were interested in the specs. So conveniently, it takes AA batteries. It's IP54 rated, which should keep dust and water out. Not seeing an operational time on those AA batteries, but I guess that very much depends on which ones that you use. And then just some details about safety on the back. The stand that comes with it, as I said, is adjustable in this direction. You've got a little bit of movement to slide, which it is useful to have that. And then it has 2 magnets on the back, so that also is very helpful. And just to show, you can set that in and place it down, and it's got some rubber feet on there as well, which I've just noticed, and that gives it a nice solid. That gives it a nice solid mount on a flat surface. So I said that it was useful for it to have this locked position, and that really sort of comes into play when you are using it with a mount like this. That it might be that what you want to do is just put a 45-degree angle, or whatever angle you like. Maybe you're matching something, so you can adjust. You can set it to that locked position, then take your stand here and then set it to the angle you want. Let's say I want one that's a little bit shallower, and then you can set it like that, and you can see that on the wall it's put a line that way. And equally you can just have one or the other. Let's compare the 3 models together. First of all, we've got the BEKOYWOY MQT-2. The next one along is the DQT-2. It's a little smaller. And then finally, we've got the MQT-12, the big boy. So that's the 3 models that are in the range that I found on Amazon. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the battery on the back there so you can see them fully assembled. So let me just go through what some of the differences are. The really the 2 big differences between these 2 is on the MQT-2, you've got the ability to turn on and off horizontal and vertical. So let's just turn that on. And you can see that we can turn those on and off. There's also an alarm when it goes off being level. On the smaller cube-shaped one, you really do have just the fixed crosshair and off. It doesn't have that locked position that the other ones do. It's just a much more simpler device. But saying that, this one is USB-C rechargeable, and I kind of like that for having that feature. This one also has brightness settings, which this one doesn't have. And then we have the big boy here, which has all of the features that you can imagine. It's able to turn on and off horizontal and vertical, and it's got a 360-degree laser in 2 different planes, as well as many other features. Now, in terms of cost, we start off with the MQT-2 at around £40. This smaller rechargeable one with slightly different features is a little bit cheaper at £39, and then £100 more gets you the big boy, which includes 2 batteries, a stand, and all sorts of other bits and bobs, a remote, a charger. It really does come with a lot of extras. Now, realistically, I think you use these for different jobs. These smaller ones are definitely more convenient to have rather than using this big one. However, there's kind of room for all of them in your toolkit in one way or another. In that you sometimes need to use 2 at the same time, for example, and so do you need 2 of the more expensive one, or will one of the cheaper ones help you line things up as as you need to. So yeah, I think there's definitely an opportunity to have more than one of these devices in your toolkit. Which one would I start off with? Personally, I like the rechargeable one. I like its cube shape, which allows you to sort of get it lined up with things that you might be trying to line up with. I think that is a nice little win there. And I really like the bigger one just really because of all of its features that it has available. So that was my little demonstration, little comparison, and quick look at these BEKOYWOY Laser Levels. Thanks again for watching Budget with Brian. There are links below where you can pick any one of these 3 items up on Amazon. We're on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. And don't forget, subscribe!